So it appears that the fires of rebellion have been lit in Missouri. However, the criminal element is detrimental to the people's cause. The fact that individuals who had no regard for the young man who lost his life decided to take the opportunity to loot stores, steal clothes, sneakers, stupid shit, cell phones. You are not enraged at the treatment that you're receiving at the hands of the police. That's not your motive or modus operandi. You were not concerned about the young man's life. You were concerned about material gain in this market economy because you are materialistic and the only thing you care about is yourself and your own bullshit creature comforts. You don't care about your people. You don't care about that young man who lost his life or his family or the dignity and respect due them at this time, tragic loss. You don't care about that. You care about stealing some damn clothes. You care about running out on digitally recorded camera, I might add, so they can readily identify your ass by rewinding that damn video. It's digital. They can rewind it to the second. You understand? This is still, we allow individuals who employ plantation mentality to run amok in our communities unchecked. And we somehow have bought into the idea that the language that is employed is acceptable. It is not acceptable to refer to yourself as a nigger in America. That is not acceptable. They bought and sold niggas in America. What the hell is wrong with you? They treat you the way that they treat you because they regard you as niggas in America. Immigrants come here from all over the world, every other country in the world, and are not subjected to what we are subjected to unless they look like us. Why? Because they are then treated like niggas in America. And you walk around here talking about you a nigga in America. It is baffling to the mind, insulting to the ancestors, insane to the rational mind. When you begin to agree with your enemy, you have in effect become your enemy. When you begin to agree with your enemy, you have in fact become your enemy. When you begin to regard yourself in the same manner, the same disrespectful, the same subhuman manner that your enemy regarded you in to psychologically subject you to forced labor for profit, when you begin to regard yourself like that, you have become your enemy. You will refer to yourself in the terms that your enemy refers to you in. You will regard yourself as worthless. You will have no problem taking the life of someone who looks like you because you don't regard that life as worthless. At the same time, you will not lift a finger, not one, and turn it against the enemy. There's something wrong with this picture. Psychologically, there is something wrong. When you look at the world, when you survey the terrain, and you see people all over this planet fighting what they consider oppression, you don't see them fighting themselves. They may disagree on tactics. They may disagree on strategy and approach. But they agree that the enemy's over there. Somehow, and I'll tell you, personally, in my humble opinion, which you already know is not humble, y'all related to Master. You know, Master was getting his rape on them plantations. And a lot of y'all carry those genetic markers, those predispositions towards self-hatred. For you, it's not really self-hatred because you more them than me. You just look like me. That's what mixing do sometimes. Get shit mixed up. See, but my people, they respond to this vibration because it is an ancient vibration. And it's meant to cut through the bullshit. It's meant to remove all of the fake shit out of the way and just leave the realism in its place. Reality dictates that there are no permanent enemies, only permanent interests. Our interests, it would seem, has metamorphosized into different things. Apparently, we don't need to be free anymore. We don't need to get back what we lost. We don't need to return whence they got us. Apparently, we don't need to establish our own because everything we do is like knock, knock, hey, we're here, let us in. Begging. We not demanding. We begging. Because there's no force standing behind the request. That's why it goes ignored. That's why we still asking. Because there's no force behind the request. There is no individuals willing to bleed to succeed. The ancestors got us to this point because they were willing to bleed to succeed. Are you willing to bleed to succeed? Or you just want some sneakers? You just want some new shirts and you don't want to pay for them? Are you willing to bleed to succeed? Did somebody say rebellion? Did somebody say August 1831? Did somebody say Nat Turner? Spirit live on. Did somebody say rebellion? Did somebody say they rebelling, but they not organized? No strategy, no goal set. What are you trying to accomplish? Are you just upset? A lot of people are upset. There are no permanent enemies, only permanent interests. It's coalition time.